The arrival of Deepika Padukone along with her xXx co-star Vin Diesel to India made the entire country go crazy. The duo was present at a press conference held for their movie in Mumbai. Deepika has always rocked the traditional look and she didn't disappoint us this time as well. What's surprising is that her co-star Hollywood actor Vin Diesel also sported an Indian traditional attire and stole all of our hearts.
So my question to you is, was it intentional to retain your Indian accent in the film?
Yeah. That's one of the first things that when DJ and I started workshopping and we started working on Serena, I asked him many times, I was like, are you sure you want this accent? And they were both very, very sure. I mean, there was no doubt. And it is a conscious decision. The film is not about, it's not about that. There's so much more to the film. And yes, it's something that I owned and it's something that I'm very proud of, and I'm happy that my director allowed me to use that in a creative way in the film.
And my second question is to Vin and DJ. What do you think about Serena's accent in the film?
Well, I'll just say this. What we were trying to do was to create a global franchise. We were trying to deliberately. We didn't want to stay in the confines of Hollywood. The whole point of the movie was to go into different film markets around the world and invite all of them to work together in a franchise, into a picture. So everybody's accent was celebrated. We wanted the diversity. That's what makes the movie so special, which you'll see.
Yeah. And I agree. I loved it from the get-go. And I really, having such a diverse global cast and having so many characters in a movie, as a director, the one thing in this movie I lost sleep over was, how do I make sure that I can get these other characters that are in this movie? I mean, you have Ruby Rose from Australia, you have Rory McCann, you have all Tony Jaa, you have Donnie Yen. So I wanted them all to bring some of themselves to their characters and not worry about an accent. And so it wasn't about anything but having them elevate their characters by being as close to who they really are as possible, because that's why they were there.
20th of January is the day when XXx is releasing in America.
Yeah!
So that will be a historic day for fans all across the globe.
I hope,
It will also be a historic day because Donald Trump will be taking oath as the 45th President of America. Hollywood as a fraternity is itself divided in its opinion on how good or bad Donald Trump will be for America. Recently we saw Meryl Streep slamming him at the Golden Globe. As a colleague, where do you stand? Are you in support with Meryl Streep, or do you have a divergent view about Donald Trump?
I'm going to answer that question. On January 20th, something very important is going to happen in America. And that will be the return of Xander. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the press, the last two questions, please.
Hello? Hello? Hi. This is Vishali. Here. I'm Vishali from Business of Cinema. My question is for Vin. Have you seen any of Deepika's Bollywood films?
The one she just did that she won an award with is insane. And it makes me want to ask her to be in Hannibal the Conqueror. Yes,
I agree.
Done.
I agree. Let me tell you, because the cast was having so much fun on the set every single day, and they all came in with their music and were singing, I really thought if I had 1 or 2 more days of having everyone together, that we were going to do something at the end. But I promise you we'll sneak in something in the very next movie.
That's a very fair request.
Yes, right.
You are heard.
Yes.
You have been heard.
Yeah.
This will also come to pass. We will dance in the sequel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the last question. Sir, could you get a mic to yourself, please?
Vin, over here. Vin, who all do you know in Bollywood?
I know the most important person in Bollywood. And you're looking at her.
All right, guys, all right, one last question. All right.
which actor has inspired me the most?
Indian beauty or Hollywood beauty would be your choice as the most inspirational.
Oh my God. Now say that again. And be clear. Are you asking me which Deepika has inspired me the most? Oh God. I mean, India is so amazing. You know, I know this isn't even a question. Can I just tell you this silly little story? I don't know if you want to hear it. You want to hear it? So my father, I grew up with my father, who's a theater director, and we grew up in New York City. But my father every day used to meditate. And one day we went up to the country to see a guru that had come from India to bless this whole group of people that were meditating. And I was like a 5-year-old kid. And I was just playing around with my brother. And the guru went up to my parents and said, "That kid over there," and pointed to me, "is going to surprise you one day." And my parents, being the proud parents they were, said, "Oh no, we're already proud of him. We're good." And the guru said, "No, your son is going to surprise you one day beyond your wildest imagination." I don't know why I told you that. I never told anyone that story. It's these famous words from the guru. Okay.
Thank you, Vin. On that note, I'm going to call back onto stage the group CEO of Viacom 18, Mr. Sudhanshu Vats, to honor the three of you in a typical Indian style. Not that you've already not been honored in many ways by many people, but Sudhanshu, may we have you back on stage, please.
Hi, this is
Yami Gautam.
and this is Pulkit Samrat, and you're watching us on BollywoodBubble.com.